I think we're live on Facebook, gentlemen.
All right, I'll double check. But even if we aren't, I'll go ahead and start an introduction. Happy Friday. I guess I sometimes don't even remember what day it is because I started soccer on a Monday this week, which is bizarro world. So I'm upside down, and we had all sorts of stuff going on this week, but it doesn't matter because it's Friday. It is January 2nd. It's 2026, everybody. Happy New Year. It's your boy Goo, Jason Gulick, coming from Phoenix, Arizona. To my left, I don't know which up, down, left, or right he is on your screen, but to my left, Mark Klodzinski. And today joining us, the first guest of 2026, my man, the man, Mr. Squeegee, Nick Williams. What's up, homie? Thank you for joining us today. Happy effing Friday.
What's going on? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, my man.
I'm honored to be on. I've been watching this film, I think, since y'all started. It's a very pleasant way to start the morning. I'm enjoying it a lot.
We super appreciate you popping in and the kind words you just mentioned. But
I'm learning
I'm all about it. I love the soundboard.
80s nerd.
Hold the applause, please.
When I figure out how to actually put like funny shit like GIFs in here and stuff, it's gonna be off the hook. It's gonna be hilarious and stupid all at the same time. So bear with us.
I'm all for the soundboard.
Yeah, man, for sure. So Nick, let's get started, bro. What's good? What's cracking? How was your New Year's Eve? All the good stuff. Let's let you jump into it. How was your New Year's Eve?
New Year's Eve was awesome. The whole holiday season was awesome. I was so busy this year, which is a good problem to have, that I was burnt out. I wasn't having fun towards the end of December. And so now that it's January and my schedule's kind of went, down a little bit, it feels like a weight's lifted off my shoulder. So it's a really good feeling. It's, just I was being stressed for a while and wasn't as fun as I wasn't having fun like I used to. And so it's nice to slow down and have some time to breathe here.
Yep. Recharge, relax. A New Year's.
Recharge. Yeah.
Yeah, I totally get you. And there's nothing, it's weird. It's when you get to that point to where you're almost burnt out or you're already burnt out and you don't realize it. And then it hits that's when it's too late. The fact that you already kind of realize that, hey, I'm close. I'm getting there. It's time to take a little bit of time to yourself. How do you plan on taking some time to yourself? How do you plan on relaxing? What do you do in your free time?
In my free time, recently, I love editing. I love watching sports. I love NBA and stuff. Recently, just getting a basketball and going shooting hoops with my dog. I love doing that. Just going for walks and getting my mind off things and kind of relax. And I'm not big into TV or movies or anything, so it's all just kind of just on my free time and doing my thing. I love window cleaning. I love the editing and making videos. So whenever I'm not doing that, I kind of do that in my free time. And staying busy.
That's dope.
Renaissance man. Somebody who's not glued to the TV. That's you don't have that nowadays. Everyone's got Netflix. People are streaming a shit ton of content all the time, myself included. And I'm 2026 is a year I'm actually stopping a lot of that because I've got a lot of important shit I got to do this year. So I'll be right up there with you with anti-TV time.
I still get my fill of brain rot with the phone. And I mean, I'm just as addicted to my phone, so it's not like I'm this natural, nature guy or anything. But for the TV, at least I don't have just sitting there watching commercials all day, every day. And it's like, I've done that in my life, and
Did that burnt the T-shirt?
Did that burnt the T-shirt? One of the things that you mentioned just a second ago is your dog. What kind of dog do you have?
Blue Heeler.
Oh, cool.
I know that he gets invited and tags along in your content, and I always find that so much fun. I too am a dog lover. Fred is here to my left. He doesn't go very far usually. Floyd is up around there somewhere. And as a matter of fact, we are getting ready to add a new puppy to the Pompa Gulick household. Marisa,
nice.
my wife, put away, or she sent something into a dog rescue. We had to send them some videos in regards to our home situation, the gate, the backyard, all that good stuff. So as soon as that stuff gets clicked out, I think we're looking at Indiana Bones, or is one of the dogs' names, or what the hell is the other one?
I get it.
Yeah,
Indiana Bones.
Yeah, or something. There's one other. So yeah, we're trying to get another pooch, and I'm excited to see what this new year, brings. So
I
dogs
tried to get
all
a dog
around.
last year, and they just kept asking me for pictures of my house and then pictures of my feet. They were like, "We need better images of those feet." And I'm like, "Why? Because the dog chews on them?" And so I sent them a bunch, and I still haven't heard back from them.
Yeah, I don't need any feet pictures. I'll take pooch pictures though.
Pooch paws.
Pooch paws. So real quick, I just wanted to let you know too, as you know, Nick, a ton of people pop in to say good morning. So far we got Craig Hensel, Jake Van O, Damian says morning, buddy. Adam Hogan, the master. Nick Anderson is in the house. Grace is here. Tyler Levi Smith. Marlon Murillo, it looks like. Let's see here.
I like all those people.
If Marlon is the Marlon that I think it is, I believe he just something from a Squeegee Life giveaway, 0 giveaway. So that's pretty dope.
Dope.
Jeremy Peterson is in the house. Jeremy's going to be on later this month as well, which is going to be so awesome. I'm stoked to have him in. Gabe Gutierrez, and I think I mentioned Tyler as well. So we got a full house this morning. People coming in to check out what you got to say. So
I like all those guys.
Yeah, man, great.
Well, they love your videos, man. You do the best freaking videos around. So hats off.
That's actually where I was going to go with that one. So a lot of people really dig your video, dig your content. You do a lot of stuff on TikTok and throw it back on Facebook. You do stuff on Instagram, correct?
Yes. Yeah. Not as much, but I'm starting to. Yeah.
But you're on TikTok for sure, and you're at @_master Squeegee. That's one way people can find your content. They can look you up as well in the Facebook forums and Pro Window Cleaning, where we throw our show up every morning. WCR just popped in, said good morning. They're back in the office, I guess, on Friday. So
morning.
January 2nd to our friends at WCR. Luke, the window cleaner, just popped in and said, "What up, too, bro? We gotta have you on all the time. We're bringing in all the big hitters, bro."
It's awesome.
So let me ask you a couple
questions.
Nothing
but love for you,
right? When you're filming, what makes a good video for your eyes? Is it house? Is it window? Is it angle? How do you come up with some of your ideas for your content?
For me personally, it's just kind of messing around. I just enjoy doing it, and I got a new camera, and it has some magnetic features on it. So finding out different places I can put my camera and get a good angle or a cool way that hasn't been filmed before. When I first started, just leaning my camera up against something and filming me do it, and it works. There's nothing wrong with that. But it started to get more fun, just be different and to add a little flair to it. And then the editing aspect, just doing little tricks and seeing what all you can do with the software. I use CapCut, but I pay for the pro version.
Thank you for asking that, because you knew I was going to ask you next, right? So
a lot of people ask me, yeah, and it's super basic. Everything that I do is just look it up on YouTube. How can I do that? And there's usually a way to figure out how to do it, and so it's pretty cool. Yeah.
Use CapCut I do that to cut this episode and shit. Like I use that to edit it, and it's super easy because you can slide and it's dumb proof.
Yes. Yeah.
But going through and watching YouTube videos, you got the nerds who can tell you how to do this and that. That's smart. That's
yeah. Great. Yeah. There's a level of editing with, Photoshop and proper video editing that I have no idea how to do any of that. So everything is just super amateur. It's just practice. I've done a lot of the same video over and over and over again, but, in time apart and, trying to make it better each time. And people don't really remember it until it's good. And so, don't worry about doing the same thing.
That's awesome.
it's just repeating, different techniques and stuff. And it's been fun. I really enjoy it. It's made the job more fun and kind of looking for, that window is going to make a good shot.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
You know, you just mentioned something. It's like, hey, man, I just shoot the video. Sometimes I reuse it over and over and over again, or I'll recut it and do different techniques to it. One of the things that I find refreshing about you and a bunch of us now, it seems like we're just throwing stuff out there, right? It's, hey, we don't really care what kind of reverb we get back on it or whatever. You're a pro at this. You've got some really dope videos. But at the same time, you're just like, look, let's just throw it out. It's like spaghetti. Let's throw it on the wall and see what sticks, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no, man,
yeah, definitely.
And it doesn't have to be perfect content. And it does, you know what I mean? It's cool when it is, and when you get that one shot and you're like, damn, that was really slick. But at some point, and sometimes it doesn't really matter. It's more along the lines that you're throwing it out there, right?
Yeah. Just putting it out there, and it's also. It seems, hearing people talk about, hearing this podcast and hearing people talk about some of my videos and everything, and then watching it, you realize, like, wow, people are actually watching. That's cool. It may be very, very small, but you kind of see your influence on someone else's video later down the line. And be like, yeah, that's cool. You did that same technique in a different way, and I like that. I like that you did something different there.
Absolutely. And one of the things too.
Go ahead, Beats. Imitation is the greatest form of flattery. So when people start using your techniques and stuff, that that just means they respect you and they like what you're doing. That's awesome.
For sure. And I do some of that too. I'll see several times. I'll see Rui will put something out and be like, "Ooh, that's a good one. He just raised the bar."
Yeah, he's a dirty one, and it's hard to try and compete or step up. You keep seeing him get up there. You were in the house when we had Rui on, right?
Yes. Yeah, I watched that whole episode. I'm very happy for him.
Me too. He's one of my favorites. One of the first people that kind of turned me on to wanting to put out content. In the beginning of when I was getting started, it was kind of me just going live from certain spots, or how do I say it? Like I was just doing before and after pictures. And then I realized, hey, it doesn't really matter what I'm putting out there as long as I'm putting some stuff out there. And that helps, So it's really cool. What I do want to mention, though, is one of the first videos that I really got, I was taken aback by, was your Sorbo changing handle video. I think you did that from the bathroom, and you had like 6, 8, 10 handles or something, and you're cleaning this one window and the handles keep changing. I thought that was the slickest editing I had seen when it came to a window cleaning video in a long time. So that's up there with one of my top, favorite videos still.
Thank you.
Do you remember how long it took you to do that video?
That's another one that I've shot that same style of video maybe 5 or 6 times now over 3 years. And so this last time it was better. It was easy. I've done it over and over again. It took, I think it was 5 different squeegees. So I shot it from 2 different angles, just doing straight, cleaning that mirror. And then just puzzling just tried to keep the same technique each time and puzzle it together to make it look like it was all, to make it one shot. But yeah, so maybe 30, 40 minutes, and then editing just a little bit longer just to make sure it looks good and to flow it. And then I kind of tinker with it. And I like the videos to loop. And so that's another thing, to add the loop at the end to where it just continuously flows through the whole thing. But yeah, that was fun to do. And I'm looking for different squeegees to do that. Again, Sorbo's really the only one with enough variety to do that with. But to use that technique in somewhere else, it'd be cool to figure out ways to do that.
Yeah, that was very unique and it was eye-catching, let's just say, to say the least. It was something that I watched multiple times, and I'm like, this is slick, dude. This is really slick. So thanks for putting that stuff out there. Yes, you did, Marlon. You did get a live shout out, man. Congratulations on your score. And we're really happy for you, and we appreciate you popping in to join us today. So Nick, how long have you been cleaning windows?
About 13 years. 13 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I worked 9 for a company. I was part of a crew. I started, was the boss, one other guy, and then I was the second hire. And then by the time I left, they had like 10 trucks and 12 guys. And I mean, it was a big, they had a high rise division. Uh, and then I broke off and started my own thing. I've been doing it about 3.5 years now.
Good for you, dog. I don't know that the shirt, your sweater you're rocking right now, but it's pretty slick. Got the little Clover logo, window cleaning broad and just fat out there.
Yeah.
That's dope.
They're always after me, Lucky Charms.
JP the window cleaner. He's on Instagram. I have a bunch of swag from other people, and I get that a lot. Oh, I love your sweater for your company. It's like, oh, actually, this is they're in Houston.
It
Same
doesn't
thing with your
matter
hat.
where they're at. I like the cap too. I think I recognize that one.
Sharp.
Got a streak-free AZ royal blue cap, dog. I love that one.
I told you this, Jay, but I was doing a job. I was in another room, and I could hear my customer on the phone, and she's like, "I have Nick with Streak Free." She said A to Z. I have Nick from Streak Free from A to Z. She thought that was a company name. I was like, "Oh, hold on." I'd be like, go in and stop her.
She's all calling me up. Like, hi, I have one of your guys out here. He's doing a great job. I'm like, oh yeah, who is it? No.
I need my own logos and stuff because I used to want to be a graphics designer, and now that I have my own thing, like my mind is blank. I don't know what I want for a theme. I don't know what I want for a logo. Just something simple. Like I have no clue. So for now, I'm just wearing other people's stuff.
Can I make a quick suggestion?
Please.
It's kind of like the video stuff. Throw a bunch of stuff out there, and it doesn't have to be. The first one that you come up with doesn't have to be the one that you stick with forever, but throw something out there that you like. You can use some of those Canva like logo creators or stuff like that. But you mentioned that you have a little love for graphic design and stuff like that. Just throw a cool logo together. It can have something to do with window cleaning. Doesn't have to be with window cleaning. Do you, man, and just keep going with it. Ask your friends, give them multiple, options and be like, hey, which one do you like? Pretty soon you'll have something that you dig and that you love, and there you go.
Yeah. It's a cool spot because I can choose which way I want to go. I have the business, so I can form it into what I want it. It's pretty cool.
Absolutely. So 13 years, you said you did do a little chair work?
No, the company I was with, by the time I left, they had a high-rise division. I mean, just that company had grown so big by the time I left. So I was from start to finish. But I never did. I want to do one drop in my life, preferably with Fletch. That'd be cool with Fletcher. Just do a drop, go all the way to the bottom. Thanks, guys. I'm going home. I did that. I'm happy.
And we're done. Let's go burn the t-shirt.
Yeah, and we're done. Yeah, stay on the ground.
Yeah.
Make sure to wear a diaper if you're on like 50 floors.
So I had that same idea, but I have a feeling that either I'm gonna go learn how to do rope training and fall in love with it, or do exactly what you just said. I'm out. Like I did what I came to do, did that drop and figured it out, and I'll let the pros take over. But I'm excited.
As long as you're confident in your ropes and your not capability and whatever, it's super safe. Less guys get hurt in the chair than falling off ladders.
The noises Fletcher makes when he's up there, and it's just like he seems like he's calm and cool and comfortable, but every time he moves, it's and it's like breathing heavy, and it's like, oh my god, it looks like he's it's terrifying. Yeah, work. Yeah, I have a lot of respect for those guys. That's wild.
Yeah.
We think we're great window cleaners, but have you ever cleaned a window in 15-mile-an-hour winds swinging on the side of a building? We have not.
Yeah, trying not to drop your squeegee. Like I drop things constantly. How do you not drop? From 50 stories up? It's crazy.
Even the earpods. I noticed he's wearing earpods, and you're like, "Oh shit!" If that fell, there goes half of $190.
Yeah, I never understood that either. I drop my earbud out of my ear constantly. I don't know how does he like super glue that bitch in there? I don't know. Hey, Nick, I got a bunch of people asking me. I already know the answer to this, but I'm going to ask you. We have the IWCA coming up next month. Is that something that you're going to be attending this year?
Not this year. No, and I say it every year, but I'm gonna get to one of these events one of these times. I need to meet everybody. Either what's it called, the big show, not IWCA, but the other one, the huge convention. That one too. Every single year, it's I'm gonna go. and all of a sudden time flies, and it's like the week of. Man, I forgot.
Yeah, and that happens too. And I hope that you get an opportunity to get to one of these events very, very soon. The February one is literally 6-7 weeks away, so I understand
How many
that
weeks?
goes. 6-7.
So fast, man.
I forgot that was a thing still. Yeah, it's just a few weeks away. And so I understand that's also like a busy time of year for a lot of us who are starting to get cracking. So it might not be exactly the easiest time for people to get out of Dodge, but it will be a great, great, great event. And we are giving away some tickets too. So if people have not yet purchased their tickets and want to attend, please let Deeds and I know, hey, I want to go. Put your information in the box, and we will do a drawing at the end of the show.
I want to go.
We forgot to announce the winner for last week's or Wednesday's contest. I'm not even going to mess around. I'm throwing it out to Rachel. She's going to be the winner for Wednesday's contest. Damien, shoot me your email again, or shoot me Rachel's email. Set up. Squeegee Tom says, "You look cold, Nick. You look cold."
I kind of am. Yeah, I left my door open here, and it's cold.
And where are
But
you
not-
at currently?
I'm in my living room, San Antonio, Texas. And it's like 50 degrees. It's not even cold. Like anything lower than what it normally is here, I get way too cold.
Houston right now
is
is 64 in Houston and 66.7 in the garage.
66.
Yeah.
So I'm in my house wearing a hoodie, so I feel you. I get cold super easy. I also leave fans on in my house constantly, so I feel you. Deez, I see you're wearing one of your winning shirts, huh?
I won a shirt from the Mr. Craig Hensel, Window Cleaner of the Year. I won a American Squeegee, all these channels and whatnot. It's pretty awesome. I'm actually rocking his bacon candle. So this is actually pretty tasty. I'm getting hungry. Bacon.
Oh, it's bacon. Oh, okay.
That's
Wow.
what he was
bacon.
trying to tell you last night, Nick.
Yes.
I figured the smelling candles, but I didn't get the bacon part. Okay.
Yeah, it was bacon. It's nothing more American than this shirt, this drinking shirt, and some bacon candles. You know
I'm
what's
all
more
for it.
American than that? I just wanted to break this. I was in the garage fucking around on New Year's Eve, having a couple cocktails, and I'm playing with this, petting it like Craig would. And I realized something, that this carbon squeegee channel has a sorbo rubber inside for a round area. So I'm thinking like maybe he was like hinting at the fact what was going on months ago when they got this limited edition thing, and they put the sorbo channel in there. Like they were trying to like subliminally tell.
Oh, you're talking about sorbo.
Yeah, the acquisition. So, you know, they could have put any channel or any squeegee in there. They didn't. So I just like to think that it's pretty cool of Chris and them to kind of give a side shout out, you know.
Little Easter egg action.
Little Easter egg action. That's it.
I'm excited to see what they do with sorbo. I think I'm into colors and just being the variety of different designs and stuff. Like, why not? And
yeah, and that's what they're going to roll with, I think. Because I think Jersey was talking on one of his shows this week about like they didn't do very much marketing. They were just in their lane and doing their thing. But if they have creative people in the know who can do colors, different channels, all that stuff, it's gonna be really nice. So when they get their feet on the ground and they're going to start running, they're going to run with it, and I think we're all going to be happy.
You're not kidding, dude. And Nick, you and I are on the same page in that one. And I've shared this story before. One of the things that I love about sorbo is the variety. I enjoy matching, you know, my shoes, my shirts, my hats, my coffee cups, my handles. You know what I mean? That's something that I enjoy doing. The variety that they have is outstanding. And it's just it also feels great in hand. And, you know, it's
it works.
Sorbo maker, their handles like just feel right in my hand. You know what I mean? And I'm always happy to see what they come up with. Also, the easily interchangeable channels make it easy so where you don't have to keep going back. And I know Edery has quick release, and I know You can do some stuff with some Unger too, but I have been a Sorbo supporter for a very long time, and I'm super excited for them. Speaking of Maker, though, you rock some Maker gear. What is it like doing some videos and throwing stuff out there for Maker?
Maker is awesome. Maker was that was another thing really got me onto Maker, and just from we always were talking content and videos and everything, and he reached out to them. He was on the team at the time and started me up there, and I had always used Dawn dish soap. That was my thing. I was like, you don't need to buy expensive soap. And then I started using the Crush because they were sending it to me. And that's just taken over. I love that stuff. I love the smart bag. I love the silencer, and just one after the other, holding the smart bag, especially. It's just like, man, this is a quality. It almost felt weird. It feels like things don't get made like that these days. And so just seeing the kind of stuff, it's experience when you open their products. And I was like, man, I want to be a part of that team. I like to see what they have coming out, and everything they've done so far has been extremely innovative. So it's like, that's cool. I'm gonna see I'm on board and see what they come up with here.
So you and I are on the same page on that one. As soon as I think the first time I saw somebody rocking a just the Maker mop and handle, and I was like, man, that looks like it's really well built. And yeah, and I was like, damn, this looks really neat. And I don't know, just the appearance of it in videos made it look cool. And at the time I was like, I didn't really want to spend too much coin on stuff. I already had all my gear. You know what I mean? I was a solo operator. I spent a bunch of money on multiple things. I've got 5 mops. What do I need another mop for? Strip wash or whatever you guys want to call it. I don't want to start a fight over vocabulary on.
Set a mop, damn it.
Yeah, mop, strip washer, whatever you want to call it, wand. But yeah, I saw him and I was like, all right. So I remember putting in my first order to Jersey, and I was like, hey, I'll take a couple of these. So even though I had 5, 6, 7 other mops, strip washers, whatever you want to call them, I ordered a couple of new Maker gear. And as soon as I got the mop handles, I don't think I never went back. And that was about 4 years ago. And I didn't get my silencer until about maybe 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, 3, I don't know. But it is also one of those things that once you've used it and once you feel the quality, it makes you feel like you're doing a better job. I don't know if that makes any sense. You know what I mean? But like,
kind of, yeah. It's yeah.
You put
pride in your work. You're using good tools.
Yeah, exactly. You put the belt on. You put your gear on. You are dressed properly. You're prepared. You have all the proper gear. That's half the battle right there. You walk into a job and you're prepared. You look good. You feel good, and you have the proper equipment. Game over. That's half the battle. You're already winning, as Charlie Sheen would say. Winning. You're already winning.
As you walk, way too much tiger blood.
As you walk through the door. And nothing wrong with a little tiger blood, player.
No, not unless it's we'll stay off that topic. Anyway, it's like using a Black and Decker drill instead of using like a nice DeWalt or a Makita or something. Like you use a Black and Decker for a while and you switch to a DeWalt and Makita, and you're like, zzz, oh man, this thing is awesome. That's like using the Maker silencer or the bag and stuff like that. It's just, it elevates your game. You got a better lightweight tool. It's not going to get effed up and messed up because it's a ballistic nylon. It's quality materials, and that helps.
It's also how it feels like on the job, compacted when you're doing 100 windows a day and just sliding your mop in and out of that doing it, going back to plastic after that. You're like, what is this? This feels weird.
Yeah, I mean,
everything is clunky.
The bag itself, it's got the lining. It's like waterproofed. It's like everything proofed.
Yeah, I don't.
Go ahead, Nick. I'm sorry.
I'll say I don't drop my tools out of that thing. Like I'm going through rose bushes and getting caught on stuff, and it works. It works like it's supposed to, and everything is how I want it. It's customized to my specifications. It's been great.
Yeah, me and I agree with you as well. Jake, Dan O, and Squeegee Tom, they're saying about they're minimalists basically. They don't like to carry a bunch of stuff in their bag. So I too am that way. When I got my smart bag though, I went with the lowrider setup, and it's a smaller version of the smart tactical bag. You can also add another smaller lowrider on it as well. So I have the 2 bags, but I even drop the second one and leave it at home sometimes unless I'm doing a big, heavy load day. But I can still get by with just the one smart lowrider bag. And I did add the pouch to it recently. I'm going to start messing with that a little bit. So I can get around with, just a couple of towels in there, carry my scraper, a screen pop.
I'm guilty of loving towels. Like I got so many towels that are always shoved in the bottom of that thing just because towels is one thing you want to have.
Yeah, I go through a lot of towels too.
I overdo it. And I go through a lot of towels, but I don't care. A lot of guys are like, oh, you only need 1 towel for the whole job. It's like, okay, but what if it gets
why?
I do a lot of paint oxidization. I'm gonna do laundry anyway. I don't care if I clean 10 towels or 5. It's just gonna go in there and then I gotta fold it.
I also have 60 tons of towels, so it's not that big of a deal to wash.
I'm not going to run out and exactly. Yeah. Really use it.
I'm the same way too. What I was getting at earlier is like the Sorbo thing is, and the Maker thing too, is like I would buy more just so I would have more. You know what I mean? Like the towels I always buy in excess. The Sorbo channels I buy in excess. And the soap I buy in excess. I don't need to buy bags of theirs in excess because they last so long. You know what I mean? I used to rock a dry walker, and I found that the plastic and it's not conducive to Phoenix sun. And I would imagine it would be the same for the Texas sun. You know what I mean? When something is made out of plastic, 80% of it is plastic, or 100% of it is plastic. It's going to erode. It's going to
break down.
Yeah. So that's the one thing that I found about the Maker products. That is typically once you buy it, you don't need to buy it again. So you might be spending. Yeah, you might be spending a little extra coin up front, but I don't have to buy the same product 3 times.
I've had the Maker silencer for about 3 years, and I just now finally threw it in the washing machine like last month or 2 ago, and it came out looking brand up and new. So if you guys have a Maker silencer and it's getting dingy, put it in the delicate cycle with warm water, and run it through that cycle. It'll come out beautiful.
I'm gonna need to do that today. I've been meaning to do that for a long time.
I saw your video yesterday of you showing your setup. I can see yours is ready for a good wash, buddy.
Oh man, yeah, it's bad. Both pouches and the silencer are just completely they're muddy.
I'm pretty sure, that the pouches are the same material and the same design, more or less, ballistic nylon. I'm sure that all that shit can go through there. So that's cool.
Yeah.
Do you use the Maker belt?
No. So right at the same time I joined Maker, I got this. It was like $150, but it's a Diamondback Tempo belt. It's some special belt that I saw. But man, that thing is the best, most efficient thing I've ever added to my my gear. That it's made me more efficient. It's made me more comfortable.
Cool.
It's just the way. Yeah, big time. I've always used like Home Depot, Lowe's pouches or belts, and just tried to throw something together to make it work. And it works, but after a while it'll start dragging on one side, and pull your pants down, or just feel uncomfortable, feel all that weight's on your back. This thing has taken all the weight off my back. It doesn't slide. It doesn't move. It's always, exactly the tightness for my body. It's perfect. It's been a great addition.
Awesome.
And you said that one's Diamondback?
Yes, Diamondback Tempo. I've never tried the Maker tool belt, and I would, but as soon as I got with that, I got my belt. I was like,
you find something that's good. The Maker one is nice, but it's like a ballistic. I don't know, whatever it is, but it's really hard to turn. So like
it's high quality, and
yes,
the first
doesn't mess up.
Install, or the first time you try to adjust the size on the belt, it's a little bit of a pain in the ass. But once you get it fit and you don't really need to move it around so much, then it's all right. But you're right. It is of the highest quality. It does not maneuver easily, so you need to adjust it, and it can be a pain in the ass. But once you get it
That's what
set,
it's for. Yeah.
Yep.
But don't gain any weight because then you got to mess with it again.
Yeah.
But
so where when you're working, are you a mostly residential guy? Are you a commercial guy? Do you prefer residential? Do you prefer commercial? What do you like to do when you're out cleaning?
I have 2 commercial restaurants that I do, and then everything else is residential. And it just kind of it flows here in Texas or in San Antonio. We have like gated communities. We have a lot of neighborhoods that are just gated.
Yeah.
And they have like Facebook groups that they're super, one company, they'll refer you out in that group to their neighbors. So they're real close, tight knit communities. So I think one of my strengths is I can get into that neighborhood, kind of play the game, put on a show for them, do a good job, and then they'll do the advertising for you. And depending on the right customer, you just go a little bit extra for them. They'll put your name out there, and before you know, you're getting calls from that neighborhood, and starting to take over that neighborhood. I have a couple of neighborhoods where it's almost monopoly. It's like I own this neighborhood here. That's cool.
One of the things that you just mentioned and that you just said is you answered a question without me even asking you. One of my strengths is, Nick, and that is so important for people to realize what some of their strengths and weaknesses are. You're like, look, if I can just get my foot in the freaking door, that is step 1, right? Step 2, impress, right? You go out there, you impress the client, you let them know. Step 3, after you complete the job, ask for that referral, ask for that tag, ask for that post in the Facebook neighborhood, whatever it is. Once you get your foot in that door, now it's your chance to kick that door down and let them do the advertising for you.
Yep.
When I first got my rebirth, so to say, in 2019, 2020, there was this neighborhood being built, and it's about 4 miles down the road from me. And there was thousands and thousands and thousands of homes being built. And at that point, I was the only cat up in the Northwest Valley that was really established yet. And like you, I had that shit on lock. Like it was Jason's joint. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
It was all gravy. I was in that neighborhood four out of the 5 days a week. And it was all because of one client, one referral. Kira Metcalf, dude. I'm gonna tag her ass right now. She just recently moved, but Kira would blow me up in this in the Facebook group in her neighborhood. It started at 1,000 members. And then it went to 3,000. Then there's 5,000 members in that freaking page. And Kara would be like, "Hey, Jason's the best." Like I wouldn't even be out cleaning her windows. "Hey, Jason's gonna be in the neighborhood," and I was like, "Shit, bro, I need to pay her some money."
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
She was legit for me, and
yeah.
Sometimes all you got to do is find that one client who's willing to go to bat for you, and it can be a game changer. So I'm glad that you brought that up about getting in that neighborhood, finding your spot, and letting others speak. We as cleaners, we provide the service, but it's our job to let our work speak for itself, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Let them advertise for you. So
yeah,
I don't
having
know,
your
man.
customers turn into loud fans is the best thing. They can just promote.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, one of the things we talk about in the group in pro window cleaning, or sometimes we kind of rag on clients, or people will throw up shade, or hey, this is a really crappy review. What do I do about it? Well, first off, don't do shitty service. You know what I mean? Take pride in your work. And I know sometimes, regardless of how great of a cleaner we are, stuff happens, and sometimes we get bad reviews. But if you take it seriously and you treat each job like it is important to you, you don't get those reviews. And then other people will definitely want to shine that light on you. And when others are shining that light on you, it looks far better than when you're advertising for yourself. At least that's my opinion.
No, for sure. Yeah, people take it seriously when their neighbor is saying, "Oh, this guy's been in my house," and yeah. And actually, my biggest when I first started on my own, I broke out and started my own thing. First people I reached out to was just a random old high school computer arts teacher.
Oh, nice.
And I probably hadn't talked to him. I found him on Facebook and I messaged him, hey, I just started my business. I've been cleaning windows for a while and now I'm doing it on my own. And he invited me out to his house. And from that one connection, that was one of the Monopoly neighborhoods. So countless business from that one, just reaching out to him. It's just a connection in your past they would have never thought would have led to anything. It's like, oh wow, it's came back around and really helped me out. But then you got to take care of them. You got to take care of those customers.
I like to give Starbucks cards out to really good referral customers because their wives like it and it's a good thing.
Give what?
Starbucks cards. Starbucks.
Yeah, that's a good one.
A $20 Starbucks card, $30. Yeah, they love that.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So
I've brought in flowers a couple times.
Oh, that's a sweet
awesome.
one. I haven't done that, and that is something when I travel. A lot of times I'll bring flowers to people's houses, so that way, or right when I leave, I'll get flowers so that they can remember. Hope that to them. How do I say this? It's my hopes that they remember me by having the flowers a couple days later, thinking, "Oh, it was fun to have Jason out." You know what I mean? So you leave a good taste in someone's mouth, and that's a great way to do it. Gabe Gutierrez says, hey, man, those are I call it finding your cheerleaders. You can absolutely cultivate your clients and help them along to sing your praises. You can also do this. We can do this. We can, I promise you, we can do this without spending money. It's not, it's nice to add a couple bucks or throw them little gift cards or stuff like that. But it is possible to find your cheerleaders without having to cough up a bunch of coins. So it can be done for those of you who are still trying to build. So that's
just make sure to say, if I did a great job today, the biggest tip you can give me is just leaving a referral, on Google, give me a shout out on Nextdoor, your neighborhood Facebook page. That helps keep me busy down the road. And, just makes, we appreciate it. So a lot of times people say, okay, yeah, that's easy.
Yeah. I say, if I earned it, a good review goes a long way. It's pretty, that's my line.
Yep. Good one.
Oh, yeah. So I'm just going through the client may take many cards. She came to get us out, told us the business she wants to grow because Grace, I'm reading, taking over, eventually wants to see Grace successful. And that's another thing too. You're by yourself right now. Do you have any employees? Do you have anybody else?
I could probably hire one guy, but then I'd need to step up my game and fill the schedule for both of us.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm at that point where I need to start thinking about hiring. But it worries me a little bit. I left my last company. I left the crew because, I hired a bunch of high school kids and there's nothing wrong with that. But I'd be cleaning a window on the outside and they'd stick their head. Hey, I just took a shit in their bathroom. Oh my God. Just having to worry about things. And, I don't know. I know it's something every business owner deals with, but that's kind of what I'm going through right now.
Yeah. And in hiring quality or cultivating and shaping and molding that helper is super difficult. And it is a time. It sucks all your time out of you sometimes. And I know that feeling. I went through a whole process of trying to help 1, 2, 3, 4 guys. Sometimes I was trying to get one guy at one, or train one person. Then at one point I was trying to train 4 people at once. And then it was I'm pouring all this energy into getting things done, but it's taking me longer to pour that energy into getting this thing done than it would take me to do by myself.
Yeah.
And then I'm splitting the money 4 ways. How
that's the thing too. Yeah.
Yeah. After a minute, it was all right, I'm doing this. Yeah. Craig says only hire, teach, and train the willing. Well, everybody was willing to take my money, but to go through the proper steps, it wasn't always the same. You know how that goes, guys. Groovy Bubbles.
Jason Rains, morning.
I was supposed to meet up with Jason this past week, and then it did not work out. I was supremely bummed out. He and I were going to get together on Sunday evening, and I ended up having to take some kids to dinner and do a bunch of other stuff. It did not work out well for me. Unfortunately, Jason and I did not get a meetup, but I know that he and I will bump into one another soon. So I'm excited for.
Is Jason Groovy Bubbles?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I like that guy. That guy, I like his style.
Great. He's great. His style is fun. One of the things that I'm noticing too is that we all view window cleaning just a hair differently. And one of the things that I'm finding as of late too is watching others clean windows from their own perspective is, for me, as fun as doing it myself sometimes. So that's what I was getting at earlier with you. It's like, when you walk up to a job, do you see the job and already see, hey, I'm going to film this particular window? Or do you film everything and then later go back and look at it? Or do you say, oh, that's going to be my money shot right there? How does it work out?
It depends. If I've been to the job, there's a lot of jobs where I know it's going to be a good money shot, and I'll do everything and then save that for the end, and then I can, put up my cameras, or I can spend time on it. If it's like a busy day and I don't have time, then it's just kind of going on the fly, and that gets boring sometimes because it's top pane, bottom pane, cleaning both. But that's where the different camera angles and the music that you use in it, and just trying to make it fun in different ways, which also it helps you in the long run because you figure out different ways to make things more interesting.
Yeah. And now your setup, you were starting to get on it, but we got sidetracked. Your setup, what are you using for your filming right now?
So I got.
What do you want to share that?
Yeah, this Insta360 Go Ultra. It's like a GoPro. I don't know if you guys see it. But then the camera part comes out, and so this little mini camera is what I'm doing all. And then you can put this anywhere. It's also magnetic. So, it sticks to things. You don't need a tripod. That's been a lot of fun, is finding different places to put that. It fits in the bottom of my Boab, so I can look down. Just there's endless angles you can do with that little camera. And so I've had a lot of fun. Same thing with it has a hat clip. This is what I use for my POV.
Oh, yeah, that's slick.
Oh, sweet.
Super small, super tiny. I forget it's there sometimes. Yeah, I've been really enjoying that.
Nick, you're bringing some heat, bro. You're bringing the boys to the yard. Anthony Koperski is in the house. Big Panda.
I love that guy.
Yeah, Big
That
Panda.
dude's awesome.
Fletcher Denning is just stopped by. I already shared the message that he wanted me to share with you. We don't have to go into that on air, but I did relay your message to
right back at you.
Yeah. Fletch, he said right back at you. So yeah, I did relay your message. And you don't have to come out on air. It's okay, Nick.
Oh, God. We'll save it for next time.
Yeah. Yeah. And Sean says, nice hat, homie. He sees you rocking the streak free AZ. I love it too, man. I'm all of our friends are here. It's a great way to start 2026. Was there anything in 2025 that you did not get to that you want to try to do this year, other than some conventions and stuff? What is something that you want to accomplish in 2026 that you did not knock off your bucket list?
I'd like to, like the conventions and stuff, I'd like to make an appearance. I'd also like to meet a lot of the guys. I've been telling Big Squeegee. I don't know if y'all are familiar with Big Squeegee with the window guys. Of course, yeah. I want to go fishing with him.
Yeah.
He doesn't live that far. I can make that drive and go fishing with him. And I have another friend I think has gone fishing with him. It's like, oh man, so little things like that. Just getting Squeegee Tom. I've wanted to meet that guy for a long time. Clean windows with him.
Yeah.
I don't know, 2026 or whenever, but those are all things that are really are on my bucket list. And man, I want to get out there and meet some of these guys.
Nice.
Hey, Mark, one of the things that we've found through doing this show is that when we say things out loud, or when we talk about them, we verbalize them, we put them out into the ether, we find out that sometimes it happens, right?
Yep.
We say it, we manifest it.
It's like when I win the lottery and the Powerball. Just
yes.
So
Yeah, Nick, like that's one thing. Let's just keep saying it, keep going for it. A lot of those
Good enough.
goals or things that you
Smart
want
enough.
to happen, put them in motion. You just did the first part by saying it out loud and letting others know that that's something that you want to happen. So, I all of the goals that you have, write them down, say them out loud, and hope that you can get some of those things checked off. Tommy is going to be doing his road trip to the IWCA PWNA Elevate Conference in February. I know for sure he's coming down the coast, and I know for sure he's stopping in Florida. I am not for sure yet if he's going to go west to Texas, but if he does make it west, maybe you guys will be able to link something up.
Yep.
And
Yep.
he just said he'd work with you anytime. So maybe
Awesome.
you guys will get that locked up. That would be something that I'd love to see as well. Nothing like some really cool compilations and collaborations, in my opinion.
Yep.
That's another thing I want to do is I want to film someone else cleaning windows. That's another thing I've wanted to do. It's like I've filmed myself a million times. I only have 2 hands and tripods, but I would like to get some action shots and see what I can do filming someone else. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I'm going to get more in line on that this year as well. I'm really looking forward to doing some videography and some content of others cleaning, and it's going to be a new step and a new something new for me as well. And I really hope to be able to glean off of you guys when I start this project that I'm going to be working on. I'm going to be leaning on some of you cats too, because I don't have the editing skills as some of you guys. And we all have a different eye, right? Like when you're filming, you see a different angle or you see something differently than I may see. Or I would exactly. I would set up differently for a shot or a video than you would. And Tom would set up differently for a video than you or I would. You know what I mean? So in order to, and Sean, that was a perfect example for me too. Sean Hart, when I went to go work with him this summer, I wanted to watch him film to see how he was getting stuff. And that cat would set up and he would get a whole bunch of footage at one point, or he would have his phone in his mouth and he'd be filming this way. And then he would collect all that information and all that video. And then he would just grind for like 3 hours at his house while he's making, he's combining the music together with everything. And it was just a really cool experience to watch others work. And I think sometimes when we get that opportunity to watch others, it helps us make our decisions and make our content even better. Ouch. So
for sure. It's also enjoyable meeting people, from around the world that also cleans windows, does the same thing, and then watching people grow and get. Squeegee Tom's a good example. He used to send me videos of his content and say, "Hey, can you edit this for me?"
Yep.
And I mean, there's not much I could put like some lightning shots. There's a lightning effect on it to make it, because I know he likes Metallica and stuff. Since then, all of a sudden, that guy's just leveled up his content game, and it's like, well, I don't have any suggestions, man. You're doing better than I am. Like, you learned it. Like, you got it. There's a bunch of guys like that have. Really, is one of them too. It just keeps raising the bar,
stepping that game up, right?
Mm-hmm.
We rise each other up. We inspire and assist, and that's what's great about this industry. Is like you can see things what other people are doing. You give them props, and they can help you. We pull each other up, and that's the cool part. Instead of just trashing each other.
Yeah, it's not. I don't feel like it's a competition. I don't feel like, oh, he's copying me, or they're. Yeah, like it's like, ooh, you did that better. That's awesome. Or I'm gonna try to do yours better now. So it's cool.
Yeah. Zach said he didn't catch it. Were you editing with CapCut or something else? And Zach, he is editing with CapCut, and Damien just added that as well. Window Cleaners Blueprint. Yeah.
I'm giving away a copy of the book, Chris Lambrinidis. If you guys are watching today, I've got another copy of Window Cleaners Blueprint and a copy of I Should Be Dead by Sorbo. Just comment somewhere in the comments, and I'll be doing a random drawing after the show. I'm going to be sending Brandon Sheffield's book out today, and whoever wins, good luck, guys.
Yeah. Also, we did mention earlier too, we do have another pass to give away for the IWCA PWNA. If you are looking to attend but do not have a ticket yet, give me a shout. This ticket will get you entry to the event. It will also give you access to purchase a second ticket if you'd like to purchase a second ticket at a discounted rate of only $99, I believe. So that is a huge savings. So if you're looking to add somebody, or if you're trying to get somebody, multiple people to go, 2 people or 3 people or whatever, you can purchase extra tickets for a supremely discounted rate at only like $99. So 2 tickets for $99 would be pretty damn sweet, if you ask me.
That's a deal.
That's a deal.
Yeah.
Everybody likes a deal.
Yes. 2 for 1,
So,
baby. Ish.
Before we got on air, you mentioned that today you took the day off. You think you're going to take a nap after this? Is it going to happen? Or you? Yeah,
no nap. I'm up now, and it's time for coffee and start the day. And I don't even want to be off now. Actually, I want to do that job. So it's
hilarious. And you know, it's funny. It's I think it was somebody just mentioned they're going to get off, and yeah, Nick, and good cleaning, catching you guys. I'm off to go clean some windows. Somebody else just mentioned that they want to go edit now. Oh, it was Chuck D. He's like, man, now I want to go edit some videos. It's funny how we can just talk about this kind of stuff, and it makes people want to go do something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Jason Rayans wants to enter for a ticket too. Hopefully, yeah, we'll put him in the wheel. Hopefully he can make it out there, because I know he's California time, but the flights are cheap. You know, you get it now. And
yeah, absolutely. I'd love to, dude. It would be amazing to, yeah, I'd be all in on getting Jay to the IWCA.
Fingers
I'd
crossed.
be all for that. I felt horrible to link up with him, dude. That really kind of pissed me off, actually, but shit happens. And Jason understood. He typed in the box dad life, so I appreciate his understanding.
Yeah. And yeah, there's a rumor Frank's going to try and be there. So the IWCA might be full of Franks. Be awesome.
It's gonna be full of Franks no matter what. But yeah,
have y'all had Frank on the show?
Yes.
Yeah, he was.
Have
he
you?
was early. He was like Eddie Stewart. He couldn't figure out the camera action, so we had to get his daughter laser focused on it and got it all figured out.
I missed that one.
He was one of our early guests. You can scroll.
Yeah, Frank was actually going to be one of the first guests, but then we had to bump him up like about a week or two, and it did eventually work out. Frank is a hoot. He is a wonderful, fun, lively, energetic, interesting, insanely awesome man. You know, I shared stories about bumping into him. He was the first person that I really bumped into at 2024, and it was like a magical moment for me. Like, it was like he came walking into the hotel and our eyes met. Like it was so freaking hilarious. It was
He's a legend.
It was great. And he's so, I'm not a big tall guy. I'm about 5'7.5", maybe. You know, I throw that half in there if I'm wearing shoes. And Frank's like 6'5", 6'6", and he just voice booming. You know, he just gotten back from New York City, where he was chilling in New York, and then he was in Florida in Warwick with the guys at WCR, and he was on one, and it was the most epic week. That week was just glorious. So I'm really excited. I'm really excited to hopefully see him again soon.
It looks like he gets out of bed and just starts having fun all day until he goes back to bed. Like every day, like that's what it looks like. It looks like he's just enjoying his life and being a badass.
Living above a sex shop near Amsterdam,
right? And float down the river, and yeah, I mean that dude's doing his thing.
Isn't that a goal in life, though? Right? Like, wouldn't you want to
live above a sex shop? Yeah.
No, not that part. I'm talking about living life to where you wake up and you're happy and you're ready to go. Like Frank is a he's an enigma. Like, it's just yes, man. The answer is yes. He's always ready to go. Life of the party, and something to say, hilarious. So yeah, man, that's a goal. Is just always be ready and have fun, right? If you're having fun with what you're doing, then it isn't really a job. And Frank does have fun. So That's for sure.
That's my goal for 2026. Be more like Frank Reed.
Be more like Frank Ray. You did mention something too about one of the goals is to get to one of these conventions. 2026, this coming one is just around the corner. It sounds like you're not going to make it to that one. Set that goal to make it to the huge. You're going to be at one of these conventions soon, rocking that maker gear and letting everybody know where to get it. I can already feel it. I can already see it. Envision it.
Feel it in my plums.
I can feel it in my plums.
Your plum.
Hey, you ever did you grow up watching wrestling?
No, surprisingly no. Everyone around me did, and I was always like, "This is fake. It's fake. Why are we watching this?" But I don't have anything against it.
Only.
Say that again.
I said for entertainment purposes only.
Yeah, no, but even when I was like in 5th grade, it just never hit for me. I never got it.
I mean, you get somebody like Hulk Hogan fighting Andre the Giant. The guy's like 7'9", and you're like, how is this even really? All he's got to do is lay on him, and he's crushed. But they made it interesting.
I understand it. I get the hype, but it just never was something I was super into.
Yeah. Squeegee Life just popped in and said he's watching. Just told him Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
TJ's been on a tear. He's been kicking ass and taking names, throwing out some dope content. He and Luke are smashing, doing videos, breaking down, what it is that they use, and seeing them do videos has been a lot of fun.
I like them together.
Yeah, it is a different
like lamb and tuna fish, chocolate and peanut butter.
They are doing something great, and I am enjoying watching the two of them put their stuff out there. I'm excited also to see. It looks like Luke is going to be getting a new channel, and I'm excited for that one as well. I still haven't had a conversation with Luke, so I hope to get one of those soon. Maybe
we should have him on the show. Maybe we should invite him on here. Get a sit down. Get a one-on-one.
That would be great. He was taking a break right as I was coming into the rooms. So I am just taken aback, and I also don't go back and I don't know about you if you guys are like this or not, but I don't go back and watch stuff from 3, 4, 5, 6 years ago. It's just not what I do. I try to keep it moving. I don't necessarily like to look back. I already know what the past, you know what I mean? Unless I need some reflection.
Live in the now.
Yeah, I try to live in the now. So everything that Luke is doing now is new to me, and I didn't see any of his stuff. And his delivery is something that I appreciate. His tone, his inflection, his voice, it's smooth, and I'm always down to watch his content. And the way that he and TJ are mixing it up together has been refreshing, and I'm really excited to see what those two are continue to do in 2026. And now that you mentioned it too, Deeds, I do want to talk about Luke and TJ. I would like to figure out something to maybe get one or both of them in here, or set it up to where we have a conversation before we get to the huge, and maybe do some kind of collab or something. I mean, not the huge, the IWCA. So that way we all have some time, and we're going to be doing some stuff in the mornings, but if they're doing some stuff at night, I don't know if they're going to be doing any broadcasting or any live pop-ins or anything like that, but it would be a lot of fun to get to know them before the actual event. I know you pop in on Squeegee Life a bunch, and you have been for a long time, and you were familiar with Luke, but I need to catch up on these cats and learn more about them. So
yeah, I cleaned windows probably 2 years. It was just a job, and then I found Steve-O and Luke both around the same time. I found their content, and it just made it fun, and it kind of, I don't know why, but it just added, it made it seem like more than a job. It's like, oh, these guys are having fun. And I think Steve-O especially, he was adding music to it and just cleaning one window over and over and over again. But that's something I was like, man, he's making it more than just a job, and that kind of made it real for him.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. What's funny is I'm glad that you mentioned that too. So I had been cleaning again. I don't know, a couple years after I stopped drinking and doing my stuff, and I was trying to do it legit and not just have it be a side hustle. And I'd been doing it for about a year and a half, 2 years. And then I hired this dude, and he was already, he established cleaner. He worked for a couple other companies. He could rock a pole. He could do a couple other things, but he's the one who turned me on to WCR Pro Group. And I'd never been in the group. And then I started seeing other people's videos, and you're right. That is what made me like want to do more things. And it also made it feel like it wasn't just a dirty job anymore. It made it more fun. And knowing that there was other people, not just in my city, but like all around the world doing this, and they were having fun with it. It made me want to immerse myself in it. Made me want to become more of a part of it. It seeing others do
it's
it.
Inspiring,
It is inspiring. And it's like, hey, how can I be better? How can I do this too? I want to be a part, you know what I mean? And that's one thing that Mark and I also wanted to try to do, is cultivate that bond between cleaners. Is how can we be better? You know what I mean? And how can we inspire others to continue waking up on a daily basis? And then not only that, but be in a good mood when you do it. Nobody likes a grumpy ass Gus, and nobody wants a dickhead window cleaner. Go out there and share.
Got to change my damn rubbers because they're all freaking shit.
Go out there and inspire others to do cool shit, right?
Yeah.
And leave people feeling good when you do it. And now
it's better than clean windows.
And you're rocking the Crush, right? So not only do their windows look good, but it smells good.
Smells like oranges. Yeah, that's it.
Smells like oranges. Valencia oranges from California, almost as good as this bacon candle does.
And some bacon.
Greg.
Does it smell like real bacon, or is it like an artificial bacon?
Like an Impossible, but no, it's got an essence of bacon and then some smoky notes to it. It's almost like the bacon pan after like the drippings when you leave it in there and after you've eaten breakfast. Like, this smells pretty good, but it's good. I enjoy
Amazing.
it. Yep. Buy one for your friends and family.
Buy one for your friends and family. I got a question for you. Nick, did you get anything fun for Christmas?
Did I get anything fun for Christmas?
Did you get anything fun for
Christmas?
Italian
Christmas donkey or a hippo?
Or did you gift anything fun for Christmas?
I gifted my dad the new Meta Gen 2 glasses. And so that was pretty cool to be able to afford that, and just I'm gonna get him something nice this year. And he's at the age where he just got a drone, and he has Insta 360, and now he has these glasses. So now he has these tons of like new cameras he can mess with and everything. A lot of fun. So, that made me happy to make him happy.
Bro, why is he not your cameraman?
It's a good question.
That was the hint he was trying to drop at his dad.
Yeah, no, I'm like, so Nick, bring your pop along one day, have him shoot with his Meta, have him do this stuff, and then do a collab and be like, Nick and Dad, smash the glass. I think it would be dope.
I want to see a day in the life of Eddie Stewart with some Meta glasses on. Like he puts them on.
Yeah, that one might get banned, but
the toilet real quick. Yeah, real banned. Oh crap, he's gone.
And how far is he from you, Nick? Eddie
is in Uvalde, I think. I think he lives in Uvalde, so I think it's like within an hour and a half.
He's closer. I'm in Houston. He's 4 hours from me, so he's probably an hour and a half from you, maybe.
Yeah.
Close.
Yeah, he's really not that far. I don't really know him other than just him being a legend in the pro window cleaning group. I've never talked to him. I've just heard stories, and then I've seen the picture of him naked with the squeegee up his butt. I think that's him. But he's a legend just for that. Yeah, that's my favorite window cleaning photo of all time.
When he was trying to figure out his camera, I was telling Jason, like, why don't I just drive out to Uvalde? Him and I can sit naked in picnic chairs and just cross our legs and just do an interview that way. Let his wife film it or something.
Deeds is full of commitment, right? So he's like, dude, I'd have to leave my house at about 3, but I could get to him by 7:15, and we'd be set up and ready to go live. And I was all right. That, my friend, is commitment.
I would have done it. New Year's Eve drive, nice. As long as I'm not on the road after 2.
Love it.
Deez was so fully committed, he was ready to put that squeegee up there too.
Whoa, just the carbon one. We don't put no brass up my ass.
He was talking about the handle. He told me off air. He was talking about the handle.
Handle. It won't fit. I'm a tight ass.
He said it won't fit. All right. So there's a couple things I wanted to bring up real quick before we get off air. Craig brought it back to my attention as well. If you are looking to go to the IWCA, PWNA, we are going to try to get a list together of singles, people who are possibly looking to get a room, to share a room, to save and conserve on the cash flow. So if you guys
save $50, that's lunch and a couple beverages,
Well, if you room up with somebody, it'll end up saving you probably $350. So get at us, throw it in the chat. Hey man, we want to go to the show, but we're trying to find a roomie. See if we can't hook you up with somebody. I know Chuck D is trying to find somebody to possibly link up with somebody. Sorry, I'm reading Tom. He just said D's going to keister trad 12.
Keister trad, my prison wallet. Look out.
Yeah, this is great. The feed. I'm sorry if you're not reading the comments in this section.
I don't read the comments. Let me click.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go back through after the show and read the comments.
I'm gonna have to go back and I can't read them.
I don't really.
Cool. Anyway, so if you're looking to go to the show, put it in there. If you're trying to find a roommate, we'll see if we can't link you up with somebody. Richie, you're going to the show, right? I think you said yes. I'm looking forward to seeing Richie Blue at the IWCA. I hope so. Giving away a ticket for today's show. So far, I think Jason Raines is the only one today who said he wanted to go. Is that correct?
I want to go.
We got a couple.
You want to go?
Mm-hmm. No, I probably can't this year, but
okay.
I do.
If you end up being able to make it, Nick, let me know. We'll see if we can't find you a complimentary ticket.
We got 4 or 5 left, I think.
Yeah, I appreciate your honesty and telling me, hey, I don't know. Because if you can't go, if you can't commit, don't throw it in there. But if you can and we have an extra one, we'll see if we can get you one. Jason Raines so far is the only person, like I said, that he did get his room with his extra bed. Chuck D did get a room. Sweet.
Awesome. Nice.
So yeah, we have a ticket to give away today. And like I said, the only person that I see on this thread that said that they would like to attend is Groovy Bubbles, Jason Raines. You want to just call it?
The comments. Well, if somebody did comment, we forgot him. I'm going to feel like a schmuck, but let's give it to Jason today.
I don't see anybody else that said that they wanted a ticket. So our winner for today's contest, no coin flip, no nothing, straight up Groovy Bubbles, Jason Raines. I'll get that one a win right there. And not only just because he's a stellar dude, but
he needs to get his ass there.
He does need to get his ass there, and it would be lovely to get to introduce him to all of our friends and family in the window washing community, window cleaning community. And Jason is he's great. All the stuff that he was trying to do with Liquid Death this past year, his content that he was throwing out there, his vibe, just everything about it, I'm
groovy.
Here for. So it's stay groovy, baby.
Yeah.
Jay, do me a favor, PM me your email address again, and I will get you all set up. Nick, you've watched the show enough times too to know that when we wrap up, we ask our guests if there's somebody, a group of people, person, whatever, a dog, anybody that they want to give some shout out or some love to. I know that you took some time to throw something together. Who would you like to send some love or give some shout outs to?
Well, first off, there's been a bunch of people on this podcast that has given me love at this exact spot, and that has really meant a lot to me. Like super, super ton. That's never happened to me. It's very small, but even those words from all of them have been so much. So those same guys, all of them, Fletcher, Zane, Squeegee, Tom, really all of them are awesome. People that aren't mentioned a lot that I want to bring up, Tommy Hunter. I don't know if y'all know who that guy is. He's on Hunter Window Wash. He's been around a long time. He's a bald guy. He has tiny short shorts and colorful shoes. That's kind of how you know him. He has a big following. People give that guy so much shit. He's such a nice guy. He reached out to me. He's always been super cool with me. He's, outside of window cleaning, reached out and made sure I was cool and just talked to me and everything. Tommy Hunter, that guy's a good guy. He never gets shout outs from anybody.
Hold on, hold on one sec. You're breaking in and out.
Bluetooth is going in and out.
Is in or out.
What did you not hear?
Oh, we can hear it all, but it's just a little choppy, if you will.
Oh, okay.
We got it all.
We're Tommy Hunter.
I threw Tommy. I tagged Tommy in this as well. Tommy lives within an hour of me.
Okay.
And I did get an opportunity to work with Tommy once. Good dude. Haven't seen him. I mean, I've seen him online, but I haven't seen him personally in probably a year. So maybe he and I will link up again soon. But Tommy is a nice dude. Yes.
He deserves more credit in the industry because he has a big following, but people make fun of his shorts like it's a big deal. Oh, your girl shorts. Shut up.
Yeah,
they fit.
Really.
Tommy's got great legs. What can I say, dude? He's got great legs, and some people are envious. That's
Don't
hate
skip
on a guy
leg day
because
2026, guys. Don't skip it.
Can't hate on a guy because he's got great legs.
But unless you're Lieutenant Dan, he ain't got no legs.
Also, Tyler Levy Smith. He's sent me stuff. He's been a friend. He's always been there since I first started this. He's been around. Not a lot of people bring this thing up too, but both of those guys are genuine cool dudes that make good content. Tyler, the Window Warrior, that guy, watching him lose weight, I don't know if y'all followed him through that journey, but he's a completely different person. That was inspiring for me because I struggle with sticking with any kind of anything, like trying to stick to a plan and doing it. And to watch that guy lose all that weight and change his life, really looks now. Wow, that was inspiring.
Yeah, that is cool. I mean,
you're that committed to anything.
Yeah.
So I tagged Tyler. I tagged Tommy. And Tyler's going to be a guest coming up soon, just so you know.
Yeah.
And go ahead. Who else would you like to get some shout outs to? You are breaking up, though. I'm not sure how that sound, what happened on the sound, because you were perfect until 90 seconds ago.
Earbuds died, so I wonder if that has something to do with it. The only other thing is
the Shine On group from
they're all European guys. They have the Squeegee challenges. There's been a couple who've been a part of that. Those guys are genuinely great guys. I'm not part of many group chats. I've stuck with their group chat just because they're such nice people. Be around. And I like what they're doing. I'd like to support them on get them more exposure.
The Shine On. The Shine On group for sure. We'll definitely let them say what's up. Real quick, Chris Eckstein wants to tell you love your content. Your long form videos are super cool and unique. Keep rocking.
Who was that?
Chris Eckstein out of Kentucky.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think it's Freedom
Window Cleaners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Jordan Eklund, he was one of the guys too that was like, "Hey, we need to get Nick in." I think we went back to back. It went. Here's how we got you. This is how we got to get you in here. Jordan Eklund and Rui both basically put you on blast and were like, "We need to get Nick in." How do you get Nick in? So it was back to back episodes where we had two of the biggest hitters in our game calling out for you. So I want to say thank you to Jordan and thank you to Rui for making it happen, because that's really, I know that's what pushed it over the edge. I texted you and I was like, "Hey man, yeah, exactly. Jordan just shouted you out live on air, and then Rui came and did the same thing. When are you coming in?" And you're like, "Fine, I'll come in."
Because we had asked you before, and you were like, maybe not. I don't think so.
You guys are awesome.
Dude, we appreciate you so much. Your content is amazing. What you're doing too is you're giving inspiration to others to want to do things different, want to do things unique, fresh, stylistically, and you're giving people a new vision, right? That's one of the things that a bunch of us have come to find out, that window cleaning isn't just cleaning, and it's not a tutorial thing. Damien used the term, it's a way of life. I use the term, I'm giving others an opportunity to see things, look at life streak free. You're also giving people inspiration content that you create and allowing us to see only because we watch your content. So thank you. Deeds. It's Deeds. That's you.
Oh, I want to give a shout out to Kylie. She's done a lot of the last couple days. Kylie, my wife, she's instrumental. She's helping push us in the right direction. She's doing a lot of behind the scenes stuff with just a whole bunch of great stuff we're going to get into later. But she's my rock. She's awesome. So I appreciate her. Appreciate all you guys watching, checking in every day, keeping us motivated, keeping us awesome. So thank you guys for all that you do with your comments and stuff. And thank you, Nick. It's been a pleasure having you on today. We really appreciate it, and we love all your freaking videos. They're awesome. Keep up the great work.
You guys are awesome. Thank you,
dude. Yeah, Deej, you just nailed it. So Kylie, for sure, she is helping push us in a new direction. 2026 is going to be a big year for Goo and Deeds. I'm really excited about the partnerships that we are teaming up with. Kylie is definitely on board, and she's helping us get to the next step. I would definitely, as you see up in the corners, we'd like to thank WCR, we'd like to thank Zero, and we'd like to thank Sorbo for partnering up with us and helping us get this show on the road, making 2026 a year to look forward to. We're going to continue trying to brighten your mornings on a tri-weekly, I guess you would say. Is that right? Every 3 times a week. Yeah, we're trying to get this thing not only on the road, but continue to bring you good content, great guests. That is one of the most important things that we want to try to serve you guys with is serving up those great guests. So if you guys have any recommendations, if you would like to join us on the pod, shoot us a message.
What would you guys like to see? Is there anything we can add to the podcast that you guys would like to see? I mean, we take inspiration of some things from the other podcasts and whatever and whatnot. But is there anybody you'd like to see, like you're saying, any segments, anything cool? Let us know. Drop a comment. Send us a PM.
Absolutely. And, I'm hoping too with our partnership with Zero, WCR, and Sorbo that we may be able to do some fun stuff on Mondays. We need to iron all those details out. But we do want to hear from you guys. Like Nick, who, since we still have you real quick, who is one person that you want to put on blast that we haven't had on the show yet? Who's another person that you want to see us have on the show?
On the show, well, I already said him. Tommy Hunter was the main one that I brought up. I see that guy. He has a big following, but no one ever talks about him. Just because he's not doing anything wrong.
Got it. Duly noted. Tommy Hunter got put on blast. Let's see what we can come up with. Another person that I want to give a shout out to, my wife. Thank you, Marisa. We appreciate you. But Gabe Gutierrez. Gabe is a not silent, but a quiet force. He inspires people. He motivates people. He brings people along, and he gives good information and ideas to guys like Mark and I to help us continue to be successful and to strive to be better. Right, Deeds? I mean,
sure.
That's how I would. Yeah, that's how I would describe our relationship and our friendship. Gabe's a great guy. If you have questions for different things, shoot them out to Gabe. We kind of did a little quick recap and review on all the different things and places that we were fortunate enough to visit and see this year. We had over 40 interviews in 2025. Right?
7 costumes.
And I know that it says 8 cities, but I can guarantee you we broadcast from I know that I was in far more than 8 cities, getting on links from hotel rooms and fucking, you know what I mean? I know there was more than 8 spots. So, but one of the most influential conversations that I had this year was off air. I had a conversation with Jake Vano and James Riley with my son in Utah. It have been one of the deepest, most heartfelt, most genuine, real conversations that I had all year So this is a thank you to James Riley and a shout out to Jake Vano for that heartfelt, true, real, in-depth conversation off air. And it kind of made me realize too, again, why we started this. Mark and I have a bunch of stuff up our sleeve for 2026, and we appreciate your support in 2025, but we're going to need even more support in 2026 to make this an even better year, not just for he and I. We're in this for you guys. We want to make this better for you guys as well. It is important for us to continue to share the love. We want you guys to get that shine. We want you guys to feel that love, the same love and support that we've been so fortunate enough to get. So we're going to continue pouring out to you guys and trying to assure that each and every single one of you walks out every single morning or every Monday and Wednesday, Friday with your passion fucking buckets full. Not your passion fucking buckets, but your passion buckets fucking
my
full.
bucket list for fucking passion.
Yeah. We want all of your guys' passion buckets to be full the second you walk out that door and the second that you walk into your first client's house. So we're going to continue to bring you that content that hopefully inspires you and brings you into your days, start your days off on the right foot. So I guess that's how I was going to try to wrap up my thank yous and shout outs. I know I kind of went on a tangent and I'm sorry that I ate up some time, but Nick, your time this morning was extremely appreciated. We have nothing but love for you, and hopefully others continue to inspire you, and hopefully you continue to inspire others by throwing your content out there, because I know every time I see something new come across my TikTok or my Facebook feed and it's got your name on it, I got to see it. So keep up the stellar work, dude. You're a fucking gangster, and I appreciate all you do for our community.
Thanks, Kev.
Yeah, you're
Right back
thank you
at
for
you.
coming on, bud.
It's our pleasure.
Hopefully
dude.
we see you at the huge. Get your butt to the huge, we're hoping.
I'll try for sure. I
Not
say that
try.
every time.
Not try. Do it.
Don't try.
Do it.
Plans.
You got it, brother. I hope everybody has a great week. I hope your passion bucket's full. Deej, you didn't tell him yet.
Change those rubbers, guys.
Change
Put some
those
new
rubbers.
in those channels.
Put some sorbos in them channels. I hope everybody has a stellar week and happy new year. Cheers. I don't have a drink here. Hold on.
There
Cheers
it
to
is.
2026.
Make
I
it a
don't
good
drink,
year,
but
guys.
Cheers. Yeah, I agree.
Cheers.
I'm like,
Two
Much
days
love,
ago.
everybody. Happy
Two left.
2026, and we'll see you on Monday. Wait, actually, I don't know. We don't know what's going on Monday because
At some point Monday, we're going to be traveling very early in the morning, but we'll pop in and say, what's up?
yeah, going to be a road trip day for the old Goo and Deeds. Going straight
Road
from
tripping.
He's going straight from Houston, and I'm going straight from Mesa, Arizona to Peoria, Illinois, where Wednesday we'll be broadcasting live from the Expert
from some ropes.
Safety Services on location, and it's going to be a good day. So if you're going to be at that Expert Safety Services as well, let us know. I want to know ahead of time so we can maybe schedule somebody to chat with. So again, Master Squeegee, Nick Williams, thank you for joining us on this lovely day. I hope your day kicks ass and your weekend is as stellar. Take care of yourselves,
Guys.
everybody.
All right.
Stay up.
Be
Stay
safe,
gold.
guys.
later.
Woo, doo, doo, doo.